So, tea time. So I'm gonna give you the backstory about what happened, the video from before. So this guy's a gang stalker. So I think I did a few videos on the guy. He's a gang stalker. I mean, he's not my friend. Like I said, I say hi to him, but he's like a humongous gang stalker to the point that he has a friend. The guy name is Hot Dog, and he'll say like really nasty things to him because it makes the people that he worked for happy, and they're the gang stalkers. And it's like that's how I know there's some bullshit hierarchy. You know, it's the poor, homeless. Then there's the middle class. Then there's the upper class, I guess, whatever. And then there's the upper echelon, whatever. And these people that he worked for, they're like, they ain't no upper class. They more like, they middle class. You feel me? And the guy, he gets extra tips if he kind of like gang stalks, from what I understand. And he's really good with the theater. Like a few times before I knew what gang stalking was, he stages this bullshit fucking fighting every other fucking Saturday and Sunday with this guy named Isaac. And they tried to do it a few times with me, and the guy's just like a bad person, you know what I mean? Like one day I put a video where this guy came in the bathroom with me, and I said this guy sitting under the tree. He was one of the guys sitting under the tree. But you know what I mean? For me, money is money. You know what I mean? The thing is, it's about uh you know what I mean, exchange, I guess you say. I need a ride, you need money. So we exchange, and that's how we work things out. And I'm like, okay, well, you're a gang stalker, but you're a nigga homeless at the park, so. And you work, on the boat, so all the money you make. So let me just, see if you want to make some extra money. Hey, let me give you some gas so you can take me to the auto parts store. Okay, no problem. Cool. Today I need them. So say, hey, can I give you gas and take you to the auto parts store again? He said, yeah, but I can't do it right now because I'm busy. So I said, okay, no problem. So I go, me and this other guy, this Cuban dude, who's a gang stalker as well. Like I said, everybody here is a gang stalker, but you kind of like learn to just play nice. You just play nice because, you know what I mean? That's how society runs. That I kind of like know the rules. I just, in order to kind of like, I'm not blending. Everybody's everybody's a goddamn gang stalker, but I just, play nice because, it's a nice thing to do, whatever. And the guy fucking was helping me, the one that was a gang stalker. So he's helping me, put everything together. And I am doing pretty good by myself, but a lot of things I didn't know. So he was kind of like able to help me. So it's good because he let me like actually do things myself. Some like the guy that helped me the first time, he was like, he was drunk, he was just rushing shit, throwing shit together. And there was like a small problem. I was about to literally get a new rotor, and this guy was like, okay, the bearing broke, and you're just putting the rotor on top of the bearing. So you gotta take the bearing off. So he was able to figure that out. So I just took the bearing out that was broke on there. It came right off, and boom, we put the rotor on it. And it's fucking, everything's good now. So now, you know, I just, we did everything. The only thing I need to do is put the brakes on one side and put the tire back on. And that's the side that had the issue that what's the stupid piece called again? The bearing, the wheel bearing, the front small wheel bearing, it was broken on. So I took it off, and all of a sudden the rotors are fucking perfect now. So okay, perfect. So, I I broke this this part. So whenever you're like doing the fix for Ford F-150 on the caliper, which is like the brake system, they have these like pins. I don't know what they're called, or they're like needles. I don't know what they are, but they kind of like go back and forth whenever you press the brake. And okay, so the pins. So I torqued it the wrong way and it broke off. So it came off, but it's like it's two. It's like a small screw inside of like a bigger kind of screw looking thingy, but it's not really a screw looking thingy. It goes back and forth. But I don't know how to explain it. But I kind of like broke the bolt on there, the smaller bolt inside of the bigger one. So I had to get a new one. That's needed, and then I had to get the small wheel bearing. And you know, I the guy that was helping me, you know, it's a crazy situation. Obviously, the guy's probably getting gang stalked himself. Like I said, everybody, even the gang stalkers, are being gang stalked. You know, the guy was telling me that he had a dog, which I saw his dog. He told me that somebody stole his dog, which he could be lying, but I don't know. He told me somebody stole his dog. He told me somebody stole his tools. He told me all types of crazy shit. I'm like, fuck. You know? And then he was telling me like he had absolutely no fucking gas. He's like, look, I'll help you, but I can't help you for free because like I have no gas, you know. So I'm like, okay, like all I could afford is, you know, $40. Shit, man. I mean, I'm homeless. And he's like, okay, cool. And he, you know, he didn't have no gas in his thing, and I needed to go to ATM to get it. So I'm like, listen, I'm gonna ask the guy at the park if he can give me a ride. And we walked to the park together, and we walk up to the guy, and he's talking to some dude, and I'm like, hey, I'm back. I'm like, is it possible he can give me the ride now? Because I just need this part right here, and I should be good. And he's like, oh well, what part is it? I said, it's this part. Oh well, you can't fix your truck. You know, this is stuff for a professional mechanic. And that's the second time he told me that. The day he gave me the ride, he was talking kind of like shit, kind of like being very, very pessimistic, which is something that gang stalkers do. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to talk to you. I'm just paying you for a motherfucking ride. You know, small talk is good, but like the guy, like, he's terrible at small talk. Because, and not even terrible at small talk. He's like a gang stalker, like, you know what I mean? He's really weird. Like, really, really weird, you know what I mean? So, the guy, he's talking to me about the parts. And he's like, oh, you can't fix your truck or whatever. I'm like, dude, I'm not asking you what I can and can't do. I just need a ride to buy this part, and I'm good. You know what I mean? And you can tell the guy wanted to argue. Because first and foremost, the guy standing next to me was the other gang stalker who was helping me. So there was like no argument about, you know, a professional being there. Because the guy obviously, he might not be a professional, but, you know, he knows a little something. I watch the videos, he just knows how to do it. And, you know, he lets me have hands-on experience. So that's why, you know what I mean, he was a pretty good, you know, choice. Or whatever. And the fucking guy, Darnell, just keeps trying to argue about nothing, you know. He's like, oh, you broke the thing. How are you going to put the other screw in there? I said, I'm going to buy like a whole new one. So the first, like kind of like bolt, and then the bolt that goes in it, I'm going to buy a whole new set. Yeah, but what about the one that you broke? I'm like, I broke it in this one that's in my hand right here that I'm going to replace. It really doesn't matter. Yeah, but what about the bolt that you broke, man? How are you going to put it in there? Like, yeah, I mean, like that's the dumbest argument ever. But he's good at being a gang stalker because he don't give a shit if he's arguing about fucking absolutely nothing. He will keep going and just screaming louder and louder because number one, he's black. He's black. He's ex-con, which is no problem with ex-cons, but There's some ex-cons that are snitches, you know what I mean? Do anything. And he's one of them. He went to jail. He definitely don't want to go back to jail. So the police has got him on lock. Then these motherfuckers at the park, they got him on lock too. This nigga be licking and sucking dick. Like, that's how up these motherfuckers ass this nigga is. And, he just like arguing about absolutely nothing. Like, nothing. And I'm just like, what are you doing? And, I'm like, I'm trying not to argue. I'm trying to like keep it at a level pace. But because of the fact that I'm asking him for a ride, he felt like entitled to try to, talk to me a certain way. And I don't care who you are. Like, you really don't have to give me a ride. Because the thing is, I have my own vehicle. I just have this, I need to fix this issue, which is being fixed as we speak. I just need one part. Because I went to fucking Auto Advance and they gave me the wrong part, which is a whole another fucking story within itself. Because they gang stalk. And, the guy just kept trying to argue about absolutely nothing. I'm just like, what are you doing? So, I don't know. It escalated because the guy kind of like was like, oh, you can't fix that fucking... Yeah, he just kept trying to argue about nothing. And I'm like, dude, like, you don't even have to give me the ride anymore because, like, I'm going to see if I can get a ride from somewhere else. I try to see if I can walk away. And then the guy, he was like, well, fuck you then, bitch. Like, he said that. Well, fuck you then, bitch. I said, hold on there, motherfucker. You don't even have no motherfucking teeth in your fucking mouth. You call him by no bitch. I ain't say that exactly, but bitch, I started cussing his ass out. Because, like, with me, when I feel like I'm never going to talk to you again, bitch, I'm going to cuss you out. I'm going to tell you everything I ever wanted to say to you, Don't come out your mouth calling me no bitch. So I started cussing his ass out. But what happened was I was really trying my absolute hardest not to, like, escalate. Because I don't like to get into confrontations anyway. And the guy literally, like, put his hand on my nails, like, to try to, like, poke it. And I was like, listen, don't you fucking put your hands on me, nigga. Because you is real motherfucking brave right now, bitch. Because I'm a woman. You know what I mean? Then, he starts walking away. I was, oh, bitch. Da, da, da. I said, no, he said, oh, bitch, you need me for a ride. I said, nigga, I have a truck. I said, my shit, it needs to be fixed, so I'm fixing my shit. I said, you over here trying to tell me what I can and can't do, bitch. I said, bitch, you barely have teeth in your motherfucking mouth. Bitch, you trying to tell me how to fix my truck. Bitch, fix your teeth, ho. Bitch, get some dentures, bitch. Bitch, get some motherfucking Da Vinci Lumineers or whatever the fuck they have. Bitch, you get something. Bitch, you got no... Nigga, I said the whole front teeth gone. The top 6 and the bottom 6 is gone. Like, that's how to, like, imagine. And it probably ain't even 6. It probably 8. Maybe like 8 to the top, 6 to the bottom, or some shit like that. But the nigga missing a lot of teeth. A lot. The whole front. And, I'm just like, bitch, you ain't had no dentures in your mouth. Nigga, you look like an old ass nigga. You fat, you stink. Nigga car don't smell good. This nigga make it seem like I'm riding in the goddamn Maserati somewhere, bitch, with AC car smelling all like nice, expensive leather, bitch. Nigga truck, AC smell like dead body. Bitch, I swear to God. It smell like dead fucking body. Dead body. And I know you thinking that's impossible. Bitch, it smells like a rat crawled up the AC and died somewhere. And the AC just smells so fucking stank, bitch. I was riding in the truck just with the window down, bitch. Then the dog breath smell like dead body too. Then this nigga will stink. I know I'd be stank too. But like, you have a whole stank package. You got stank breath ass dog. Yeah, motherfucking stank ass AC. Bitch, you stink. Shit, I probably stink. I guess I probably do, yeah. It was just too much funk for my fucking liking. And, it's just, like, Then he was gang stalking and riding over all the speed bumps and stuff because, it probably would annoy me, you know what I mean? Because that's what gang stalkers do. Because I know I took a few rides from gang stalkers and I noticed they all have the same exact pattern of kind of like trying to scare you while driving and driving a little crazy, going in our lanes and all this type of crazy shit. Trust me, I took many rides from gang stalkers and they all have the same MO. And a lot of them be drinking and driving. A lot of them. And yeah, the nigga cars stink as fuck. So, yeah, I mean, nigga make it seem like, yeah, I mean, oh, you was asking me for a ride. I said, nigga, I got my own shit. Shit a little fucked up. So that's why I'm just asking for a ride. Bitch, I ain't asking you to Uber me to motherfucking Blase Squaze, bitch. I'm just asking you for a ride to the motherfucking auto parts store and back. That's it. And I ain't asking you for no, you know what I mean? For no ride, or bitch, you know what I mean? Like you, I'm feeling you, and I'm asking you for a ride. We could be, I mean, kind of like talk a little bit, get to know each other. I'm just, you know what I mean? I know you're a gang stalker. I'm just using you. That's all it is. You're using me for the money. I'm using you for the ride. It's an exchange. If you didn't agree, you say, I don't agree. I don't want to do it. Okay, thank you. Ask somebody else. The guy, you know what I mean, start talking shit. I said, bitch, worry about your motherfucking grill, bitch. You fat ass old man. I'm like, bitch, you got motherfucking man boobs, bitch. There's a shortage of baby food out there. You should be out here volunteering that big ass fat ass titty milk with your fat ass man boobs. Bitch, teeth up wearing ass nigga. And I said all this shit because, bitch, like I said, if I feel like I'm never going to talk to you ever in my life again, I'm going to curse your ass out clean because, bitch, I'm not gonna feel like, you know what I mean? Like, damn, bitch, I wish I would have fucking cussed this bitch out really good. Like, no, bitch, I'm finna be like, you know what, bitch, you did good. You did a good job, bitch. I'm proud of you. Like, bitch, that was me. I'm like, I'm gonna cuss your ass out, bitch. I'm gonna cuss your ass the fuck out because, bitch, there ain't no way I'm finna talk to you after you done motherfucking put your hand on me, bitch. I said, bitch, your big fat titty ass, big fat titty milk ass, you fucking big ass old man with your motherfucking no teeth having ass, grandpa having ass, geriatric bitch. Like, bitch, I was cussing his ass out. And I feel so good. Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes, he doesn't, oh, you ugly. Bitch, beauty is an eye of the beholder. And bitch, this nigga done try to get with me a million times. And bitch, I always tell him no. Nigga, you're not even, you can't even compete to be in my league. You know, some niggas could, like, you know what I mean? I might. But like to, you know what I mean? Like, no, you're not even in the league at all. Like, you far away somewhere, far away la la land. We gotta fuck with tricks because you could never. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, the guy always try and always say no. No, thank you. No, thank you. You don't got no teeth. You probably eat good pussy. I'm pretty sure, but bitch, I ain't trying to get with that. And the thing, this what happened. The nigga said, oh, you need to get a professional mechanic. This how the argument started. I said, I can't get a professional mechanic. I said, there's people that are homeless out here, and you know, you need to just do what you need to do. When you're homeless, you have to learn how to be a mechanic. You know, and that's me. I don't want to have to do it. I'm homeless. I have the money to buy the tools. I have the money to buy the equipment. I don't got the money. I have the money to pay for a mechanic, but because of the gang stalking, the mechanic canceled on me twice or whatever the case is. You know what I mean? They always do some gang stalking shit, so I kind of like don't really trust nobody. So I say, you know, I'm gonna do it myself. The guy said, I say, well, you know, it's homeless people out here, so we have to kind of like, you know, resort to, you know, learning how to do it our shit ourselves. And the guy kind of like keeps trying to, like I said, pick an argument. The first thing was the bolt, and that didn't go. So now he's like, okay, well, you can't fix your truck. You can't fix your truck. I'm like, dude, you know what I mean? Don't worry about if I can or can't fix my truck, because that's the dumbest argument for you to argue with about someone about their shit, you know? And the guy, he's like, oh, you know, keep saying the same stupid shit. You can't fix your truck. And I say, you know, I didn't ask you if I could fix my truck or not. I just asked you for a ride. So the guy's like, oh, I don't even want to give you a ride no more because you're not trying to listen to me. I said, you don't gonna give me a ride because I don't want to listen to you. I said, you feel entitled because you're giving me rides. You could give me advice for being a mechanic. I said, no, you know, you can't. You're not qualified. And in that case, I don't want no motherfucking ride because, bitch, you're not finna just be talking at me because you giving me a ride. Bitch, I'm paying you. You're not doing me no favor. I mean, literally, right after I just was able to walk through the park and just see a random guy. Excuse me, sir, can you give me a ride, please? I'll pay you. Sure, no problem. And his car didn't stink. It smelled fucking awesome. Fucking awesome. And the conversation was good. And he was a fucking freak, and I kind of like it. But besides the point, we didn't do nothing. But, you know, the conversation is nice. But the whole point is, this guy, he was, see what I mean? Trying to, you know, put on an argument. There was no argument, so it's like, let me just say what you can and can't do. And because you're not listening to me, I'm going to just, you know, try to see if I can refuse the ride. I just said, you know, forget it. I don't want the ride no more. I'm just going to see if I can get a ride somewhere else. Then he starts saying, well, fuck you then. That's exactly what happened in this order. Well, fuck you then. So it's like, you're trying to not fight with this person, but they keep trying to argue over absolutely nothing. I say, you know what? I don't want the ride. I'm just going to find someone else. Trying to argue, trying to curse. So I start cursing his ass out too. Then he want to try to reach out and put his hand on me, like, in my face. I'm like, bro, don't fucking go there with me, bitch, because I don't got to touch you to touch you. I'm out here in these motherfucking streets, bitch. But that nigga gotta go. I'm gonna just leave it. You feel me? Cause I never met nobody. I done lived a long time on earth. I never met nobody that could try a stunt like he did and their life go good. When I say never, when I say never, when I say never, 31 years. This month we're gonna be 32. And anytime somebody tries some shit like that, it never works out good for them. Because God is real. Of course. And because manifestation is real too, you know? People are jerks. This guy's a jerk. For no reason. And you know, the way that these gang stalkers are, they always try to come to you with an apology. I was drunk. I was high. Had a bad day. I didn't eat nothing. Because I dealt with millions of narcissistic people. Because this is what this program is about. And it's all a test. You can be cordial because that's what forgiveness is. Forgiveness is to be cordial. You gotta know the definition of shit. It don't mean I like you. I don't like your ass, bitch. It mean that if I see you in public, I'm not gonna be going all crazy and huffing and puffing. I'm just chilling. You're not gonna change my mood. I'm just here. And if you say hi, I'll say hi back. But when it comes to that conversation stuff, we don't need to be having it. And if we have to have it, you just listen and you say, okay, no problem. You feel me? But you just be cordial. But you don't have to like people. You just forgive. And just, you know, you let what you say happen. This nigga gotta go. This nigga is a parasite. He is a cancer. Not just him. He's a low bottom feeder. But the thing is, he's a very small obstacle. Very, very small obstacle. Not even an obstacle, but just that inconvenience. Because like I said, this man tried to literally get physical at me. Like, bro,
Yeah, I mean, literally for nothing. Like the guy was just like looking for a reason to do something because he likes to get crazy. But I'm gonna show him a good lesson. And I'm like I said, I'm so confident. I'm so confident. You know how confident you gotta be to do stuff like this? I put a motherfucking manifesto out there that I wrote about fucking manifestations that I put out there. And I'm pretty sure so many of them have already happened because somehow all the old ones that I did got deleted. So, or, erased somehow. So I had to kind of like, keep editing and adding over and over because, it got erased. But yeah, that's the backstory on this whole situation with the guy. You can judge for yourself, but the guy was being a total jerk. He's a gang stalker, and he's gonna get what's coming to him. And you can't feel sorry for a person like that because he's really like not doing anything for sure. But yeah,